I'm outside the Gladstone Arms. It's a bit vloggy. Yeah. I'm reviewing a beer, an IPA, NOW IPA, done by Meantime and the Craft Beer channel. Ooh. Yeah, so they're all inside, and I'm sitting outside reviewing this beer. This is a beer they brewed themselves in collaboration, and they're reinventing IPA as such. They've got a documentary coming out around about nowish, and they've got this beer coming out nowish, and here they are serving up, and I'm having it in pint form in this hidden gem in Borough, South London. Hidden gem of a pub, that is, because it's just a nice pub. Curry's got a very good reputation, and the beer range is quite nice as well. So here you go. So this is my second pint of this, and what can I say? It starts out, you got a tip on the tongue, it smoothly glides happily down the middle of your tongue, and then you got that bitter kick, that lovely IPA bitter kick. This is almost bringing it back to the original concept of IPA. The ingredients is English hops and the English ingredients. I couldn't name them because I couldn't name them for squat, to be honest. That's just who I am. But, you know, there it is. That might explain why I read things off the back of a can instead of doing my homework. But hey, yes, no one comes to YouTube for accuracy. Maybe I should shut up now. Anyway, this beer is a refreshment juggernaut. I mean it, because the bitterness, people get put off by bitterness, but you don't realise that is for the refreshing side of it, because it is a cleanser to your system, or your mouth, and maybe your health, mental health, or your well-being at that point after a hard day's work. I'm mumbling. It's 5%. Nice head retention there. Nice bit of carb bubbling up nicely. I'm not really one for drinking pints. You don't really sense it is a 5%er, but you don't really sense a weakness in it. It's pretty much on the level where it is. Yep, at the halfway point now. Comes to a point where your palate starts to adjust to it, and it just becomes a lot easier to consume. But I'd say the consistent flavour is just still there. I'm not sensing a dynamic change, and that's not a bad thing. That is showing consistency. The quality of it is tremendous. Its taste level is strong, and it has a good character to it. So to be halfway through and still going at that level from the point where you had your first sip from fantastic beer, getting a tad sweeter. Now, one of the brewers, Johnny Garrett, did say he had a kind of a biscuit thing going on. I was a bit sceptical out on my first pint, but now I get it. But I'm having to go to this point to get to that feeling of it. Just me. And that's kind of good after such a bitterness going on. I do find that a sense of relief towards the end of it. You know, there you go, and it being so bitterly strong for the whole point. Although I find that completely refreshing, it's kind of like the sweetness at the end of the journey. All right, coming to the end of it now. By the way, I'm mostly outside because I don't want to get copyright struck. The craft beer boys, Johnny and Brad, are inside. Yeah, that was a bit vloggy and stalkerish. Sorry. And apologies. Yes, this is a great beer. Congratulations all to reinventing IPA. They will have a documentary on it. Please watch. Might be worth it. Might not, but you don't know until you try. Which is the whole point about craft beer, real ale, not just good beer. Oh, last bit of spike. Cheers, like and subscribe, and be happy.